What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Crankbabiz.xgg, where today I'm going to be bringing you another video on Riders Republic, and today's video is going to be tips on all 23 stunts in Riders Republic, and this is number 2. Of course, if you haven't seen the first video, go check that out. I do have one already, which is of course number 1, and now this is going to be another 3 or 4. I don't know. Obviously, I can't do all 23 in one video because it just takes too long. So I'm going to be breaking these down, and I'm not really doing them in any particular order either. So I am always going to start from Riders Ridge, and I'm just going to show you exactly which ones I'm going to do, and you can just follow me from there. So anyway, we're going to get straight into this one, and I think we're going to have to start with, let's go have a look. You know, I don't even really know. No, we did these around here last time. I think we're going to go over to this one over here. Let's just go to lift descent, because I feel like this one's quite easy to get out of the way, and it does have a slight tip to it. So again, like I said, if you don't know, this is Riders Ridge, and we're gonna go straight over here to the left, and this is the closest one. I always like to mark them so I know where I'm going, and we're gonna go to this fast travel. I'll catch you guys over there. Okay, so this is lift descent. Now, I don't have a lot of tips on this. I am using the Elite Snowboard, and I would say maybe the only tip I have for this is I used to find this a lot easier to do before I started using the better gear. Now, this only really, I guess, matters right at the end, because all of this stuff here, I mean, we're really just jumping across. Nothing really hard about this. It's this bit here. I think with the better gear, you can easily miss these things and just jump over the fences and kind of clear them. Now, I say this a lot on some of the stunts, that you have plenty time. Now, this one, you really don't have plenty time. If you miss, I mean, I think you can maybe backtrack once, but, and again, that depends how far you have to backtrack. So you kind of just have to do it. And like I said, with lesser gear, I've found that you jump, I guess you don't jump as high is what I'm trying to say. So it makes it easier to stay on those things. Anyway, for me, that's what I thought. I know when I first went to the Elite Snowboard, I actually found it a lot harder to do. And we're going to go into another one now that gives us the same problem. Anyway, I'll catch you guys over there. Okay, for the next stunt, this one is called Down to Go. And we always start at Riders Ridge, and we're going to go straight north for this one. And it's this one here. I'm going to just mark it. And, of course, I go to the fast travel over here. This is pretty much the easiest way to get to it. And I'm going to catch you guys over there. So this one, just like the last one, I always found this easier to do when I had, I guess, lower gear. Because you can see I'm moving really fast here. Now, I'm not using accelerate. That's probably my biggest tip for this. This will just let you go. I mean, I start off using accelerate, but as soon as I start going, we can see how fast I'm going here. Now, if you do ever miss any of these things, remember, have your finger ready and just get off your board. That's probably my biggest tip for this. If you're going to miss a gate, get off your board. There's so much time for this one. I mean, there's not a huge amount of time for this one, but you have time to make mistakes in this, definitely, and you can still make it. And what I mean by just get off your board quickly, like, just do that. And I know a lot of people say that's cheating, but I think if you're struggling with this and you get halfway through this course, you would definitely rather get off your board than start again, just because, you know, a couple people think that's kind of cheating. I mean, I don't see it as cheating. When I do these now, I just want to get them done. I mean, I'm doing them for sponsorships or, you know, maybe the Shock Daddy. I'm not too sure these days. It's mainly sponsorship, so I'm just trying to get these out of the way as fast as possible. So, yeah, I mean, and this, okay, this is probably another tip here. Get to the end of this, press double down so you slow right down. That's double down on the D-pad so you get off your board quickly and jump back on it. It slows you down a lot so you can really just do that nice and easy. if you try and do that in all one motion, you go really fast, and a lot of the times I find myself going straight past it. So yeah, I mean, just double down at the end. You'll jump straight back on your board, and it slows you right down, so you have enough time to turn. So going over that one again, like I said, I think the biggest tip there, except for that end bit, would be use slower gear. Use, slower skis, use a slower snowboard. It's much easier to get through this if you're going that little bit slower. Like I said, when I first started doing this on the Elite snowboard, man, that thing goes so fast that, I mean, something that I know so well became hard again, and I had to get used to it again. Okay, so for the next stunt, we are going over to Trial of the Giants. And that is this one just here. It is just left of Riders Ridge. Now, there's not really fast travel, so we are going to have to just travel from Riders Ridge. And I mean, the fastest way is, of course, the rocket wing. And I'll catch you guys over there. Okay, so this is Trial of the Giants. Now, if there's any real tricks to this, I don't know what they are. It is just pretty hard. A lot of brake, a lot of bike control is what I would say. Take it nice and slow. This is another one that you do have a lot of time to get through it. There's not a lot of need to really go fast in this one. But like I said on the last one, going really slow is just, I find it so much harder to control your character in this. Now, this is probably one of the worst jumps. Now, I'm going to show you quickly if you do fall off here. Let's just get up. Now, we want to do this fast. Let me make sure I am where... Yep. Let's just do this fast. We want to get up this hill quickly and hopefully get onto this before the backtrack comes and just catch that one there. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, well, that's just cheating. Well, it is, but I don't want to go back and do this, and I know you guys just want to get through it as well, especially some of you out there that aren't even managing to get this done. Now, I'm just going to say, again, take this really slow. There's no reason to go fast here. We're going to come down here. We're going to hit that. We don't even need to bother. You can see I'm going to utilize getting off my bike again. In fact, we can just run through this one. It's not a big deal. Let's just keep going. Nice and easy. Again, brake. Every time you land, I would say brake. Now, this section, you're going to have to use brake a lot. It's, if you're not comfortable riding at high speeds, you can see I've got full brake in there, and I'm still just going around this thing. It's like, my $5,000 downhill bike doesn't have good brakes, and I can't brake on this. That is full brake, and I'm still just flying down it. So this section, again, now this is where you can pretty much, if you get to this one, just like the last one, you can pretty much, if you fall off, you can ride or walk up here. It's not a big deal. And yeah, just keep it going. And again, I would say just brake a lot. Now I'm going to show you, because I fell off. Again, you don't have to worry. Just walk back up to the top. There's no need for backtrack. I still have 1 minute and 36 seconds, and the finish line is right there. So let's get back on this. I'm going to go in the first person mode again for this. Where did my guy go? Where is he? I just lost him completely. He turned around. So we're going to go into this. I'm going to go straight to first person mode so I can see my front wheel. This is probably the biggest tip for these little ledges here. Now, this is all straight, so line it up and let's go. Give it a nice little push. Now, if you fall off anywhere there, it doesn't matter because we're done. Now, I hope that helped you out. That one is a lot harder, I think, than the first. But there are a lot of places where if you fall, you can just quickly jump back up. And again, that one where it's the big step down, again, just ride up that very quickly. It'll start to count down. You have 5 seconds to get back up there. Just, ride around really quickly, get off your bike and walk back up to that checkpoint. I know it's kind of cheating, but if you can't manage to get down that step, you don't want to have to restart every time. Or restart every time and just learn that first section. Get it down. Get it down really well so you just have it. It's practice. Just practice, practice, practice. Okay, so for this last one today, we're going to head up north again, and we're going to be doing Half Dome Vertigo, which is this one just here. and there is a nice fast travel right next to it. So I'm going to click on that, and I'll catch you guys over there. Okay, so this is Half Dome Vertigo. Now, this one is, you know, it's kind of just like the last one, other than I don't think it really matters. I think get on your best bike and just go for it. I don't think I've done this one since the very first time I did it, so I don't remember it. But I do know it's pretty much like any downhill thing. Man, if you're worried about anything, keep your finger on brake. That's got to be my biggest tip. This is not a race, and if you get scared, of course, that you're going to miss anything, jump off your bike. I mean, it's as simple as that. Press down on the D-pad, jump off your bike. You have plenty time to do this. I mean, from what I can remember anyway, you know, like I just said, I don't think I've ever really done this one again. But like I said, anything on downhill like this stuff, you know, just take your time. Like, if you feel like you're going to crash, jump off your bike. Press down on the D-pad and, you know, just jump off, reset. You know, take your time. There's no point in falling off this hill and having to use backtrack and, you know, or having to start again, which is the worst part. When you fail a stunt and you have to do it again. It's just a massive waste of time. And everything you want to do in this is to save time. Because nobody really wants to keep doing these over again. I mean, I know I don't. I used to like the stunts at the start, I guess, but, you know, now that I've done them so many times, there's really, I kind of just do them because the game makes me do them. So yeah, I just want to get done with them as fast as I possibly can. And you can see there, just for the sake of this video, I mean, I pretty much kept my finger on brake the whole way down just to show you guys there's plenty of time. I think I had like 23 seconds left, which is an immense amount of time. And I did use backtrack there, and I jumped off my bike a couple times just to show you guys that there is so much time to do this. That would be really my only tip for this, is just take it easy. There's really, I mean, like I said, it's not a race, so I guess it is a race against the clock in some ways, but it's not really a race. You have so much time. Just take it easy. Utilize the fact that you can jump off your bike, and of course, just brake. Okay, guys, so that's going to be it from me today. That's another 4. And like I keep saying, I mean, I can only do about 4 a video because it's just time consuming doing these. Now, I am going to piece together, I think for the next one where I'm going to do 4, I might be able to get in 5, maybe even 6, because there's a couple really short ones coming up. So maybe I can squeeze in a few more to help you guys out. But in the meantime, if there's a certain stunt here that you want to see hit the next video, just leave it in the comments below and I'll put that one there. Just, you know, anything that you're really struggling with, I'll put that in the next video just to save some time so you don't have to wait. I have been quite slow on getting this series out, I know, and I do apologize. Wait, I just saw a balloon. And yeah, that was the ground. Oh, there it is. Anyway, I'm going to get that balloon. And in the meantime, like I said, if you want to see something hit the next video, like something you're really struggling on and you want it to be in the next video, just leave it down in the comments. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm Crankbabiz at XGG, and I'll catch you guys next time.